It's a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's nothing new for attacking players to be converted into wing-backs and full-backs. But in this guy, Alphonso Davies, I think we might have uncovered something rather special. The raw pace, the energy, the athleticism. It's an endless drive he seems to have, and it's quite incredible.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Now it's Buchanan. Larin! And the ball is out of play. Senderos. Shaw. Eustachio. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Oh, it's come loose. Moved on forwards, and he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Larin. David! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Larin. That is very well defended. Buchanan. Eustachio shifted upfield. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's a fine challenge. He's through here. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Eustachio. Davis. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. There's the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. That gets things going for the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Clears it away. Davis. Johnston. Davis. Now it's David. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's lost his man here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Davis. Aim forwards. Played out wide. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Driving on and making good progress. Buchanan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Does really well to win the ball there.
Canada clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Coney. Johnston. Chowdhury in acres of space out wide. He is through here. Has a shot. Goal! And that could well be the winner.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So the first goal of the game.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Eustachio wins the duel this time.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now who's going to be first to this? And he's managed to get free. Goes to finish! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
2 up, and referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle, and so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's not entirely surprising, despite the difference in quality. They got the basics right and were helped with a few mistakes.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please